This is Basil Brush here. Before I start this record, here is a message to all drivers on the M6 heading northwards to Brighton. You're going the wrong way, you fools. Boom, boom. And I'd like to say to all music lovers, if you've got any cotton wool handy, stuff it in your ears now. Memories and melodies of songs I used to know, friends of mine that harmonized together. Scallywags in sleeping bags and tent flaps all askew, breathing in the open air together. Together around the old campfire, where the mushrooms used to grow and me muscles used to show. Around the old campfire, oh, those happy chappy every Saturday. Buttercups and daisies and the fields of dewy grass, oh, those happy times we used to treasure. Little creepy crawly things that got into the tarts, and fairy cakes when we had tea together. Together around the old campfire, where the mushrooms used to grow and the muscles used to show. Around the old campfire, oh, those happy chappy every Saturday. Nelly Dean and other songs we never could get right, singing till the fire turned to ashes. 20 people in a tent, we had such happy nights, cocoa running down our paddy asses. Asses around the old campfire, where the mushrooms used to grow and me muscles used to show. Around the old campfire, oh, those happy chappy every Saturday. Rising in the morning to the cry of tally-ho, horses, hooves and foxhounds sleep together. Gentle folk make music, with the hunting we will go, as Basil Brush lays panting in the heather. Around the old campfire, where the mushrooms used to grow and the muscles used to show. Around the old campfire, oh, those happy chappy every Saturday. Around the old campfire, where the mushrooms used to grow and the muscles used to show. Around the old campfire, show she knees, oh, those happy chappy every Saturday. Around the old campfire, where the mushrooms used to grow and the muscles used to show. Around the old campfire. Ah, those were the days when I was a cub rushing home from school to put me woggle on. I went to a very good school. It was approved. Do you remember your first day at school? I shall never forget mine. Oh, today is my first day at school. I hope they don't think I'm a fool. I'll do best I can to try and please ma'am. Today is my first day at school. My teacher, she's just like a rose, with freckles all over her nose. I held her hand tight, it was love at first sight. Today is my first day at school. Today is my first day at school. I hope that I don't break the rules. Headmaster's my friend, he's clean round the bend. Today is my first day at school. We went on the playground at break. We tied Eric Ford to a stake. And Mary Jane Vickers, she showed me her knickers. Today is my first day at school. Today is my first day at school. So I think that I'll just play it cool. Can't do my sums right, and my nose needs a wipe. Today is my first day at school. My dinner was nasty and coarse. I think it was stewed grass and horse. And the lady on duty, ooh, she was snooty. Today was my first day at school. Today was my first day at school, and it's hard sitting here on this stool. I can count up to 10, but not back again. Today is my first day at school. My teacher said I must wait, and the last time I went it made 8. Well, I'm doing my best. Ooh, what a mess. Today is my first day at school. Today is my first day at school, and I do think that life it is cruel. With one thing and another, I've missed what's with mother. Today is my first day at school. In English I think I'll be top. Headmaster said it was a shock, and that some of my words even he hadn't heard. Today is my first day at school. Today is my first day at school, and I tried to be good and not rude. I've been nice to Miss, who I gave her a kiss. Today is my first day at school, and it's nearly the end of the day. It's not that I'm pleased, but hooray! And when I hear that bell, well, I run like today is my first day at school. I had a lovely home life. Yes, I was brought up in the fresh country air, in a cottage with ivy clinging to the walls. Yes, but we got her down before she damaged the paintwork. You can't beat the old ones, can you? Oh, we live in a house, well, it's more of a shanty now, it ain't very grand. We like it dandy, got a rose-covered door, a welcome mat, a whistling kettle and a dancing cat. Oh, the birds come around in the finest of fettle, love to dance with the cat, sing with the kettle, not a sight anywhere to compare with that. A whistling kettle and a dancing cat. See, my darling and me, we laugh at the blues. Why, there's a kiss to share we can't lose. Got a bell on the door, loves to be ringing. Got a house full of folks laughing and singing. It's a rare millionaire can boast of that. A whistling kettle and a dancing cat. I'm now doing my famous paw dance. God, if you could see me. My feet never leave my legs during the whole performance. Steady on, you fool. Then he did myself an injury then. This is the quintessence of entertainment, my little chickadees. See, my darling and me, we laugh at the blues. Why, there's a kiss to share we can't lose. Got a bell on the door, loves to be ringing. Got a house full of folks laughing and singing. It's a rare millionaire can boast of that. A whistling kettle and a dancing cat. What do you think of that? Rubbish! They won't let me do my tap dancing on television. They say it could make Lionel Blair jealous. Mind you, I auditioned to be a Pan's People. They turned me down. My knees were too knobbly. I applied for new faces, too. They wouldn't give me one. There's little scope for a trained operatic tenor voice like mine these days. But I've got a starring role here today. My big chance to sing at Milan, La Scala, or the Astoria, or the Regal, or the Asolia. I say, excuse me, you with the glasses. Cup of coffee, clothes pick. What's the clothes pick for? Oh, I see.
Mana mana. 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 Na 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 na. Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana mana.
Hey, you with the glasses. Any words for this thing? This won't do my career any good.
Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana mana. Na 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 na. Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana mana.
Call this a song? I'm getting fed up with this, I'll tell you. God.
Na 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 na. Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana mana.
Chico will never beg for me again when he hears this. Rubbish.
Na 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 na. Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana mana.
Hey, you with the glasses. Who are those two chaps in white coats? They're not engineers.
Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana mana.
Put me down, you fools. I'm all right. You can't take me away. I haven't been paid yet. Cool. Hey.
Mana mana.
Hey, that hurt.
Mana mana.
You got your hand up my jacket.
Mana mana.
I'm writing the MP. Oh, that was a very nasty experience. I wonder what I wonder what one of those things is. Can't find it in my dictionary. Hope it's not one of those nasty, creepy, crawly things I was invaded by last summer. Oh, it had a sort of, and it went, and it was, and it came through, and it, I was watering the flowers on the windowsill, and then I saw them coming over yonder hill. There must have been a million of every shape and size, and so I yelled to everyone, you better get inside. Close the door, they're coming in the window. Close the door, they're running up the stairs. Close the door, they're hanging on the ceiling. Those are everywhere. I ran into the playroom and grabbed the cricket bat, and every time I met one, I gave him this and that. But how it drove me crazy and had me mystified. The more and more I knocked them down, the more they multiplied. Close the door, they're coming in the window. Close the door, they're running up the stairs. Close the door, they're hanging on the ceiling. Those are everywhere. They got into the kitchen, they got into the sink. They went into the cellar and poured themselves a drink. Got onto the piano, ran up and down the keys, and soon I was a-standing in 'em right up to me knees. Close the door, they're coming in the window. Close the door, they're running up Now that all the fuss is over, I sink into my chair. This house is all a shambles, but really I don't care. I'm going to take it easy. Try not to think of them. Whoa! Here they come again.
Close the door. They're coming in the window.
Close the door.
They're running up the stairs.
Will somebody close the door, you
Close the
fool?
door. They're hanging on the ceiling. On everywhere.
My family's very cosmopolitan, you know. Uncle Heinrich, he was a hairbrush. Uncle Wellington, a bootbrush. I'll spare you the rest. Of course, my grandmother was a Cockney. I used to love visiting her in the East End.
My little chickadees, I will now give you my impression of Mr. Mike Yarwood giving his impression of Mr. Mike Reed. If we've got time.
If you saw my little backyard, what a pretty spot you'd cry. It's a picture on a sunny summer day. With the turnip tops and cabbages, what people's done buy. I makes it on a Sunday look all gay. The neighbours thinks I grow 'em, and you'd fancy you're in Kent. Or at Epsom if you gaze into the Mews. It's a wonder as the landlord doesn't want to raise the rent, because we got such lovely distant views.
Distant views.
Oh, it really is a very pretty garden. And Chipper to the eastward could be seen. With a ladder and some glasses, you could see to Hackney Marshes. If it wasn't for the houses in between. Oh, I like it. Oh, it's nice. Oh, mate, that's good. We'll do it again. Right. We're as countrified as can be, with a close prop for the tree. The tub store makes a rustic little style. Every time the blooming clock strikes, there's a cuckoo sings to me. And I've painted up to Empin half a mile. With tomatoes and with radishes, what hadn't any sale. The backyard looks a perfect mass of bloom. And I've made a little beehive with some beetles in a pail. And a pitchfork with the handle of a broom.
Of a broom.
Hey, oh, it really is a very pretty garden. And England to the westward could be seen. And by clinging to the chimney, you could see across to Wembley. If it wasn't for the houses in between. Oh, again, I like it. Oh, mate, stay for some fish and chips. Nice. There's the bunny shares its egg box with a cross-eyed cock and hen, though they has got the mange and him the mops. In a shoebox on the clothesline, there was pigeons 9 or 10, till someone took a brick and knocked it off. The dust cart, though it seldom comes, is just like harvest home, and we mean to rig a dairy up somehow. Put the donkey in a wash house with some imitation horns, for we're teaching him to moo just like a cow. Oh, it really is a very pretty garden, and woolwich from the housetops could be seen. If I got a rope and pulley, I'd enjoy the breeze more fully. If it wasn't for the houses in between. Well, shame. All right, let's see ya. Okay, all right. Ta-ra! Ta-ra! Ah, what a lovely lot of fellas. God, Pit of the East End ain't what it used to be. Nothing like to knees up and a sing-song. God. Hey, watch out. That blooming curb gets higher every day. Ah, sad. That's a nice bit of trumpet. Oh, it's good to get out of town. I love London. It's lovely to spend a day by the sea. Ooh, this is a nice sandy beach. Better go and dip me paws in the briny. Way, God. Oh, look at that. Someone's left their nice shiny beach ball. Have a crafty kick at that.
God, here, that's my head.
I'm awfully sorry, sir.
Here, what are you doing to Mum and Dad?
Well, what a silly place to bury your father. Does your mother know?
You sling your hook.
All right, all right.
No need to get your shorts in the Shamottle. How was I to know it was his bald head? Hope my brush doesn't go bald. I'll be known as Basil Bone.
Boom, boom.
There's the band on the pier. God, I love brass bands. Look at all that sea. And that's only the top of it. Why can't we have the sea in London? Seaweed you could see in Piccadilly, or sand in Regent Street, we'd have our share. In the beautiful summertime, London would be fine if we only had the seaside there. When summer comes, you feel you want to see the beautiful sea, because the seaside makes you happy and gay and free. Upon the sands you're holding hands and fancy you're in heaven, but it's just because you can see the sea. You pack your boxes, pay your fares, and off in a train you go. You think of the sea you're going to see, but what I want to know is, why can't we have the sea in London? Why can't we have the seaside there? If the pier was in the Strand, you could go and hear the band and bathe with the girls in Leicester Square.
God blimey!
Seaweed you could see in Piccadilly, or sand in Regent Street, we'd have our share. In the beautiful summertime, London would be fine if we only had the seaside there.
Here, Mum, look at that funny-looking dog.
Dog? I'm not a dog. Blooming cheek. Go and bury yourself in the sand. When Farmer Brown came up to town to see the wonderful sights, he wouldn't go to see the Valley and Leicester Square. Some shapely kinds of girls he'd find there bathing in Regent Street in polka dot bikinis, having a good time there. When the ladies all were bathing on the Piccadilly shore, you'd see more homes and fancy clothes than you'd see in a draper's store. Oh, why can't we have the sea in London? Why can't we have the seaside there? If the pier was in the Strand, you could go and hear the band and bathe with the girls in Leicester Square.
God blimey!
Seaweed you could see in Piccadilly, or sand in Regent Street, we'd have our share. In the beautiful summertime, London would be fine if we only had the seaside. Only had the seaside. Only had the seaside there. Travel broadens the mind, they say. That's not all it broadened in my Auntie Elsie's case. She led an expedition up the Limpopo in search of man-eating gorillas and made a very important discovery. They eat aunties too. I haven't seen much of the world. Never been north of Golders Green. I must save up, though. I'd love to see other countries. Far away places with strange sounding names far away over the sea. Those far away places with the strange sounding names are calling me. Going to China or maybe Siam, I wanna see for myself those far away places I've been reading about in a book that I took from a shelf. I start getting restless whenever I hear the whistle of a train. I pray for the day I can get underway and look for those castles in Spain. They call me a dreamer. Well, maybe I am, but I know that I'm burning to see those far away places with the strange sounding name calling me.
I start getting restless whenever I hear the whistle of a train. I pray for the day I can get underway and look for those castles in Spain.
They call me a dreamer. Well, maybe I am, but I know that I'm burning to see those far away places with the strange sounding names calling me.
Oh dear. All I see these days are the holiday brochures. Last time I went on holiday, I flew on this very old plane. It was so old, when we stopped to refuel, we took on wood. Oh dear. And the pilot was terrified of heights. We did the first 50 miles by road. If it wasn't for that humpback bridge, I don't think we'd have taken off at all. Boom, boom. Oh dear. But a canine friend of mine from Lancashire, he stopped daydreaming, did something about it. He got jobs that took him everywhere.
Pete was a lonely mongrel dog who lived in central Wigan. He had a great thought one winter's day while out for bones a-digging. He'd changed his life and he changed his ways, and a sailor man he'd been. So he packed his tail and buried his bone, and off to sea went he. Off to sea went, off to sea went, off to sea sea went he. Off to sea went, off to sea went, off to sea went he. He joined an English man of war as first mate to the captain. He travelled far to many lands where the trees were tall and champion. He roamed the seas until he found it wasn't what he dreamed. There was no place to bury his bones, and his tail was a permanent green. He changed his life and he changed his ways, and a soldier he would be. So he buried his bones in the ocean deep, and off to war went he. Off to war went, off to war went, off to war went he. Off to war went, off to war went, off to war went he. He joined the Royal Artillery as mascot to the battery. Well, he combed his hair and polished his tail and did things very exactly. Well, they marched him up and down the square, they stood him to attention. But when he chased the cookhouse cat, they put him in detention. He changed his life and he changed his ways, and an airman he would be. So he swapped his guns for a set of wings, and off to fly went he. Off to fly went, off to fly went, off to fly went he. Off to fly went, off to fly went, off to fly went he. He joined the Royal Flying Lads as assistant navigator. Well, at finding his way from here to there never was anyone greater. He flew through the air at incredible speeds and sometimes upside down. And after a while he thought it was much safer on the ground. He changed his life and he changed his ways and go back to his digging. So he packed his tail and left his bones and sniffed his way to Wigan. He changed his life and he changed his ways and go back to his digging. And spent his days in simple ways with his tail 'neath the trees of Wigan.
Trust him to find the only bit of cactus in Wigan. Now there's a sporting town for you. Surfing, water skiing from the pier, rugby. Rugby. Whew, that game's too rough for me. I'm more of a cricketing man myself. Well, I've got the bill for it, haven't I? One long leg and one short leg. There's nothing like watching a game of cricket on the old village green, with a ploughman's lunch and a pokey pooler. Now we often play cricket on our hunting ground. The lads from the village, they like to come down from their occupations. They come just to play. They'd rather play cricket than sleep in the eye. Then one day we started, the match was begun, but the farmer was bowled out for one poultry run. On came the next man, his first name was Fred, but he was a blacksmith, so he forged ahead. So we all played cricket from morning till night, just to prove that our families are lovely and white. Then all day we batted, and all day we scored. Even the teacher put runs on the board. Then the old family doctor, he knocked up some more. Symptoms of 6 and symptoms of 4. Then all of a sudden we ran out of luck, when the poor old poacher was caught for a duck. Then up jumped the plumber, you'll never guess what. When he went to the wicket, his bat he forgot. So we all played cricket all day in the sun, just to prove that the summer had really begun. Well, our innings has ended, Our first man went in, but our fielding chemist, he dispensed with him. Then said the cobbler, a bowler so fast, you took the first one, so I'll have the last. Now behind the wicket was bookmaker Brown. He took another with a bob up and down. It was left to the vicar to wind up the match when he on the boundary converted a catch. So we all play cricket, both old man and boy, just to prove that our cricket we really enjoy. So now I've told you just how we have won in our game of cricket. We also had fun. Now go ahead, landlord, to stand by the pumps, while I tell the dentist to pull out the stumps. So we all play cricket. Now let's have some beer, just to prove that our summer has really been here. That ploughman didn't half give me a punch up the hooter for eating his lunch. Well, it brought back memories. Lovely game. Actually, did you know that this village green has got a wishing well? It's true. Yes, here it is. Hello down there. Hello down there.
Stories from the wishing well. Stories from the wishing well. Stories from the wishing well.
Stories from the wishing well, sung by Mr. Who Can Tell. If you want to hear these stories, turn the handle, ring the bell. Many times a day it seems, leprechauns perchance to dream, wishes hanging from the moon, little boys are born too soon.
Stories from the wishing well. Stories from the wishing well. Stories from the wishing well.
There's an introverted bee coming home to have some tea. Put the biscuits on the table, put a napkin on his knee, 'cause that lazy, tipsy bee only works till 3:30. Play the music, rock the table, put some whiskey in his tea.
Stories from the wishing well. Stories from the wishing well. Stories from the wishing well.
There's their friend, the cross-eyed fish, swims in cornflakes in a dish, in his gaiters, tops and tails, entertaining passing whales. With his friend, the tipsy bee, dunking donuts in his tea, singing songs that never rhyme, blowing smoke rings all the time.
Stories from the wishing well. Stories from the wishing well. Stories from the wishing well.
There's their girlfriend, Kinky Flea, coloured garters on her knee. She's a devil when she's dancing in the sugar and the tea. If she comes along as well, there'll be uproar, there'll be hell. Play the music, put the cat out, dance around the wishing well.
Stories from the wishing well. Stories from the wishing well. Stories from the wishing well.
Stories from the wishing well, sung by Mr. Who Can Tell. If you want to hear his stories, turn the handle, ring the bell. In the evening of the day, when storybooks are put away, ask the Lord your soul to keep. Little girls need time to
Stories from the wishing well. Stories from the wishing well.
Well, everybody, we're running out of tape, but before I finish, I would like to thank our editor who cuts the tape up and puts it back in order.
Right.
My thanks to the producer. Don't make me laugh, please. And my thanks to the gentleman who cut the records, and make sure that they don't jump, don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. Get off! To you all, I dedicate this song.
If I had my way this Christmas, if all I could wish could be of all the great wishes in a wonderful world, I only ask for 3. And if I could have 3 wishes, and if my first wish came true, there'd be peace on earth, goodwill among men, and love in all that we do. Can you imagine? Look at that. What a wonderful world it would be. And then I would wish it could go on forever for people like you and me. If I had my way this Christmas, and if both the others came true, my 3rd wish would be for now and forever to share all my wishes with you.
Goodbye, everybody.